It is one thing to be enlightened, it is another thing altogether to be awakened. And a lot of people do not know this. That's the reason why so many people know the way, but they are not able to walk in the way. It is one thing to be spiritually enlightened, it is another thing altogether to be spiritually awakened. Have you met people who've got all the scriptures on their head? They are fiercely religious, but they are spiritually empty. Let us do a little bit of vision analysis and psycho-spiritual re-evaluation. You see, sight without light is futile. Let me take that again. Sight without light is futile. Have you wondered why a lot of people have eyes, they've got sight, but in life it appears as though they are groping, searching, looking for what is not lost? Come on, let us look at this scenario. Think of it this way. You have eyes, but if the light, the power goes off, and the light is turned up, switched off. You see, you would grope in the dark even though you have eyes. The ability to see far is not a function of sight. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Your ability to see far is a function of light. Did you wonder why when God began the business of creation, the Bible says that God created the heavens and the earth, but the Bible says that the earth was cloaked in darkness and the Spirit of God moved upon the surface, and God said, "Let there be light." Vision is not a function of sight, it's a function of light. So let me say that again. Sight without light is futile. Sight is a carnal assessment and analysis of reality, which oftentimes the note is erroneous. But light is a higher consciousness, an awareness, a realization of truth, and the requisite wisdom on how to pragmatically, sagaciously engage it. So you see, what you need, it is not sight. What you need is light. What we all need is to be awakened, not to be enlightened. The worst thing that can happen to a man is to know so much and yet know nothing. The worst thing that can happen to a man or a woman is to be existing and think that they are living. Come on, what does it mean to live life? Ask yourself that question. Is it about going to school, growing up, graduating, getting a job, getting a house, getting a car, getting married, giving birth to children, and they continue the cycle all over again, making wealth and all of that? Is that life? Come on, my people. That is not life. That is labor. It will take a state of consciousness, a state of higher realization of reality of life for one to be able to make proper analysis. It takes consciousness of a higher kind. A lot of people know so much, but they know nothing, and they are living in the nothingness and in the emptiness of existence, thinking that they are living life. The worst thing that can happen to any man or any woman is to be unaware. It's not to be sensitive of the realities in their environment. It's not to understand what even life itself means. It's the entire social and spiritual significance of an individual is bundled in his or her level of consciousness, awareness, or sense ability. Because some people have abilities but they don't have sense. Sense ability is a state of consciousness that drives you to engage differently. When you meet a man like Daniel, when you meet a man like Joseph, you see, when you meet a man like David, no, these are not just men with abilities. These are not just men with gift sets. These are men with a higher consciousness of truth, of reality, of existence, and they know how to arrange themselves and engage the universe, given that level of consciousness that they possess. One of the philosophers of the ancient times, named Walter Russell, once said, he said that I believe sincerely that every man has a consummate genius within him, that though some appear to have it more than others only because they are more aware of it more than others are. And that the awareness of it or the unawareness of it is what catapults some to mastery and hold others down to mediocrity. You know what this means? This implies that mediocrity is not the absence of skill set and gift sets. No. Mediocrity is the absence of the awareness of what you carry. You need to come to that state, to that place where if you need to pray, say, Father, help me to be conscious, and open yourself to be deep. Don't be shallow. Help me to be aware. Help me to be awakened. And it is not just a prayer, it's a state of the mind. Release yourself to be more. The difference between one man and another man, oftentimes the not, is by the level of your consciousness, is by the state of the awareness. You need to be more aware of who you are. You need to be more aware of why you are. You need to be more aware of where you are going to. Don't be trapped, you understand, within this robotic circle of life. No, come on. It's great to be rich, but you didn't come here to be rich, my friends. No, it is great, you understand, to record progress, but you must be able to separate it. You must know the difference between success, you understand, and money making. Money making is oftentimes not an indication, a proof of success. I know we live in a materialistic generation where we are driven by material consciousness, but come on, that is why I am doing this video. Grow. It is one thing to have progress. It is another thing to have growth. But it is another thing altogether to be successful in life. Success in life is a different ballgame altogether. And I'm not the one to explain that to you. When you begin to seek, when you begin to quest, when you begin to research, when you begin to ask the right questions, you will raise the level of your consciousness. When you begin to depend on God, you will find a new light. You see, this light consciousness is so important because it helps you to generate the right vision. It helps you to exude the right passion. It brings energy from within. You're able to commit yourself with the right passion. When you've got this light, it propels you into the right action. Then you will be able to live. Then every time you turn back, a sense of fulfillment will hit you. You will know that you have lived. You will be grateful that you have lived a life. Sight is great, but sight without light is futile. My friends, what you need is light. If you want to see the world and see it clearly, what you need is light. If you want to understand more deeply, what you need is light. Seek light, and you would have a great life. Seek light, higher consciousness. And I'll tell you the truth, you would not be living life basically reacting. You will live life responding.